What's good, YouTube? It's your boy the Wave Ninja here, and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, welcome to the crew. If you're not, you already know what to do. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and do not forget to headbutt that notification bell so y'all don't miss out on any content in the future. Let's get it.
I've been going crazy. Plug in, can't play me. Jesus done saved me. Can't switch, won't sway me.
Alright, so in today's video, I'm going to be hitting you guys up with another video about combing. Yes, I know, another video about combing, but don't worry, this video is different and it's important because in today's video, I'll be showing you guys how to comb your waves against the grain. Now, some of you may be wondering, okay, what does that even mean? Simply put, there's two directions that you can comb your 360 waves. There's with the grain and there's against the grain. With the grain means that you're combing with the grain or with the hair texture or your hair pattern. In layman's terms, that pretty much means the same direction you brush your 360 waves, that's the same direction that you're combing as well. Check out my how to comb your 360 waves video to see a demonstration of what I look like combing with the grain. In today's video though, it'll be against the grain, and against the grain simply means I'll be combing in the opposite direction against my pattern, right? So simply put, if combing with the grain means I'm combing towards my forehead, with against the grain will be combing away from my forehead. Now, some of you may be wondering, okay, why in the world would someone want to do that to their waves? Isn't that gonna mess their waves up? And the answer to that question is no, it will not. For two reasons. Number one, combing against the grain is really a powerful tool used for wavers who are in their wolfing stage and who have their waves trained to lay down. So whenever you comb against the grain and you comb it back down the right direction, your waves are already trained by that point, so you won't really lose progress. In fact, it will only better your progress. Reason number two is that combing against the grain essentially is like a next level above combing with the grain in the sense that it resets your hair. Depending on how far along in your wolf you are, combing with the grain will only lift up a certain amount of hair strands, and you'll need to comb against the grain to make sure all the hair strands are lifted up. So that does it for all the explanations. Let's hop right into the bread and butter. So I'm going to show you guys what my waves are looking like. I did already comb my hair with the grain before recording this video to hit home the fact that in reality you want to comb with the grain first, then against the grain. Alright, so these are what my waves are looking like right now. As I mentioned before, I've already combed them out, so you can hardly see my wave pattern, right? So let's demonstrate. So me combing with the grain, or with the direction of my pattern, if it's me combing this way, against the grain will be combing this way, right? So this is me combing against the grain, and you'll comb the exact same way you normally do, but you're just combing in the opposite direction, right? You're pulling your hair the opposite direction. Now, because you're combing all the way back, it already covers your crown, so you really don't need to worry about combing your crown against the grain, right? So that's all you do. It's coming all the way back. You're going in the exact opposite direction. So if I come here, if I comb or brush my hair this way, then against the grain will be this way. And don't overthink it, you guys. Just go in general the opposite direction of how you brush and comb your hair. The other cool thing about combing against the grain is that it's kind of like a weird flex. Like, this is how much I'm wolfing. So you can see that when I comb against the grain, I have a lot of hair on my head. Kind of looks like a mini afro. And then when I come to the diagonal side here, I normally brush and comb this way. So I'm gonna flip the comb and go the opposite, just like this. It's completely normal for your waves to disappear, if you will. All right, and then I normally brush this middle part down as the connector, so I'll comb up. And then when I come to the back side here, I normally comb down this way, so I'll flip the comb and then comb up this way. Just like that. It's literally the exact opposite direction, like in reverse. When I get to the back, instead of going this way, I go this way. Alright, and then I get to the side here. Instead of going down like this, I flip it and go up. Up like this. Just so you guys know, it's going to feel uncomfortable at first because you're not used to making your hair go the opposite direction of where your waves are at, and you're still getting used to your angles. But over time, it'll become natural. You won't even think much about it. Now I come to this left side here. I comb up. And you can really see that my hair is already lifting up. Then come diagonal.
Hey, King J,
Exact opposite direction. And if you're really woofing, it's gonna look like an afro. This is all very normal. Come here. And then normally I'll brush with a swoop here. So I'm gonna comb same way but opposite direction. With a slight flick of my wrist towards the end. Then I'll circle back up to the front. Instead of me going this way, flip it, and go this way. Yep, and there you go. You can see that my waves are practically gone now, right? You can't see my crown. And then this is what it looks like from the front. It pretty much looks like a little mini afro. There you have it. So this is what my hair looks like combed out against the grain. Right, my waves are pretty much gone, but my hair strands are all lifted up and my hair is pretty much reset. So now what you want to do, you want to comb with the grain to lay it back down. So then you just go back in the same direction, right? And you can see that my waves are still there. My hair at this point is trained to lay back down.
Hey, King J, come on.
Alright, so that does it. I showed you guys how to comb your 360 waves against the grain, and then I also showed you guys how to comb it back along the wave pattern with the grain. Now keep in mind that when you comb your hair back down with the grain, that is not the end of the session. You will need to use your hard, medium, and soft brush in that order to lay your hair back down before you rag up. Just for the sake of this video, I just wanted to show you guys how to only comb your hair against the grain and then back down. And I'm going to close out this video by answering the final question that you guys may have surfacing in your minds, and that question is, when would you actually comb against the grain? Like, what situations or scenarios would you find yourself in to when you would actually have to do this? And the number one answer right off bat is really there is no specific scenario. You can comb against the grain as frequently as you'd like. You can do it every day. You could do it every brush session. It is really at your own personal leisure as to how frequently you want to keep resetting your waves. However, some typical scenarios that would warrant an against the grain session would be when it's time for you to do a wash and style and you're heavy woofing. In that case, you would want to comb with the grain first and then against the grain to lift up all of your hair. That way the shampoo and conditioner can get down to your scalp. Another scenario is, let's say you wake up without your do-rag and your do-rag falls off, or you just went swimming and your waves are practically gone. That is a perfect time to where you want to comb against the grain to reset your waves and to lay it back down. Alright, so those are just some examples. But that does it for this video. If you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns, be sure to drop them down below in the comment section, and I will be sure to reply and get back to you. And you guys are going to see plenty of videos of me combing against my wave pattern and laying them back down. So you guys be safe, stay wavy, and salute to my wave troops. I'm out.